you know, it's very sunny today, which is nice, but your first reaction is like, cool, look at these orange yolks, like, wow. Friends, you get orange yolks like that from free ranging and eating grass. There's no grass this time of year. So these are the eggs that my friend bought, and so they're medium size. It's like a little pullet egg. This is like a tiny egg. This would be like the small egg I would fry for Rowan or something. That's kind of funny. The other thing is that electric stove and Teflon pan does not fry, like there's nothing crispy to this egg. Isn't that how fried eggs are supposed to be? Like nice crispy on one side. Anyhow, my other thing, look at these yolks. So they're definitely feeding them something to make the yolks orange, because this time of year yolks are not orange, it's January. I think I've heard they feed them marigolds or something, but there's probably something synthetic. Who knows? Let's try not to think into it too hard. Just be happy for the eggs at home. So I love these tables and chairs. I think it's super cute, but I also feel like it's probably not built for a family of 7, and these would probably get destroyed fairly quickly. So the first chocolate milk I'm gonna try is this one. I'm working on making lunch for myself. I'm gonna make a snack plate. This Gouda I bought, orange, some of this salami from the farmer's market. It's Sunday morning and we watched the sermon and we're just having an easygoing morning here. And yeah, I'm gonna work for a bit. I need to keep working on my computer for kind of just, as long as I do an hour or 2 every day that I'm here, I won't get behind. Very chocolatey, but not too sweet. Nice. So the smoked Gouda was so good. This is the tomato garlic. It's got this like really thin, annoying wax on it. That's what they aged big wheels in. It's really hard to get off though, at least on the other stuff. So it looks like there's not really very much tomato in it, less than I would put if I was doing chili flakes. I got this because I want to try making this. So while we're in a bit of a residential area, we're like right on the outskirts of not being in a residential area, and vineyards everywhere. Sure be beautiful in summer. It's beautiful now. Anyhow, we decided to walk to a restaurant, which is about 1 kilometer away. This was a bit of a stretch for a end of 3rd trimester pregnant woman to walk uphill for 1 kilometer, but exercise is good for you. And on the way home, it's downhill, or we get a taxi. We went to this restaurant that is made to look like an old school saloon, but it's actually only a year old. The menu is super sassy on some of the things. I really loved it. And I mean, it was just so trendy. But all the meat was smoked. Those are smoked yams, smoked ribs, not smoked coleslaw and potato salad. But we got entirely too much food for the 2 of us and had to bring it home for leftovers because we had to walk home. Remember this yogurt I bought in the last video of my trip? Okay, first of all, it is delicious. Like, it's so good. However, it's grass-fed. But if you look closely, it says milk from cows that eat a diet of 75% or more fresh, fermented, or dried grass. Friends, that's every single cow. If a cow is not eating at least 75% of its diet in roughage, it's going to have serious issues. So I was had by marketing. Having some breakfast, and I'm going to try this if I can get the lid off. Look how thick that is. Let's get a spoon. Oh, guys. Amazing. Like, there's no thickeners or anything. That's just high butter fat. You know you're a nerd when you're like, look at that butter fat. Yes. That's really good. Very good. I love my warm wood chaotic household, but friends, there is something to be said for a white uncluttered space. I was just texting with Marius. He said we're getting 20 plus eggs a day right now. I was like, so are you eating eggs for breakfast every day? And he was like, no, you have the kids trained to make a lot of whatever they make a lot of. So Mac made pancakes 3 days ago and they're still eating pancakes for breakfast because they made such a large batch of pancakes. So we're going in search of a coffee shop that is also a bookstore. And it's called Pulp Fiction, and Marius thinks this is really funny because Pulp Fiction is a very, very violent movie, and he's like, I don't know if I'd want to go to that. Oh, we found it. But it looks fun, so we're gonna go. I don't think it's anything like the movie. Friends, not only was it delicious coffee, there was so many beautiful books. I kind of just walked around feeling overwhelmed. Okay, now I just realized I meant to buy this book and I didn't. Darn it. I walked around feeling very overwhelmed because there was so many beautiful books, and how do you even decide where to start? So my boys love Louis L'Amour books, and friends, we have hit the jackpot. Not of Louis L'Amour, but I talked to this older guy who I think owns this store, and he has like pulled out stacks of books of like, okay, if they like this book, they like these books, they like these books, and they're all like the old school dime novels like you read when you're reading them. Oh gosh, my heart is just pitter patter right now. So these are all ones that he pulled out for me to look over. This is my current stack. So put that down safely. The boys are going to love these books. So many good books. Well, that escalated quickly 3 bags later. We didn't end up being able to eat lunch there because there just was no gluten-free options. So we had caffeine and book shopping on an empty stomach, and now we need to find somewhere to eat. I can't wait to show you all these books and these comics. Guys, you're gonna love these. They look good if I was into prawns. They look amazing. Wasabi's not actually wasabi. Really? Oh guys, this is a dangerous section for me to be in. All these cookbooks. Okay, this is neat. We need to look at this one. 8,000 ingredient substitutes. Like, what is it? Some examples here. Okay, so it's very in depth. Extremely. The animation. That's pretty funny. Oh man. So many classics, so many that I recognize. Scooch by. Dangerous. See if there's anybody we recognize in the garden section. That looks fun. If this is not a Mr. Gesh book, I don't know what is. Ooh, that's cute. Show me the front. Totally maternity friendly. Butternut, they call it. This is a huge consignment store. Oh, I can spot wool a mile away. Let's see if it's wool. Oh, I wish those were my size. That's like a size too small for me. Okay. I dig this. But it's a dress. It's a little tight in the shoulders. I don't know. But it's long enough that it like truly can be a dress.
Yes, she's with me. Oh, cool, as long as we're together.
No, we're together.
This skirt is quite something.
I'm not convinced on this part of it, but the skirt is very fun. It swirls nicely.
I personally do love the top because I like that it does a little bit of a drop and it's kind of like, it's like elegant and cozy at the same time. But I know that that's a particular fit and you either kind of love it or you don't.
Okay, I have a blue and white wool jacket that you guys don't see very often, but you love it. This is one that's the same. So they have an outer coat. This is like a traditional, very northern Canada jacket. They have an outer coat and then they have an inner wool jacket and a fur hood. They are amazing. so we got takeout, and my favorite game is where they guess how many people are eating based on how many, like, fortune cookies they put in the bag. So their guess was that 5 people were eating this. Oh boy. Okay, so our Chinese food restaurant has like this size portions. So no wonder they thought 5 people were eating. This is like at least 4 people's food. Our eyes were bigger than our stomachs. Thankfully, the leftovers are delicious. These were a freebie that came with little spring rolls. So let's stuff our faces. So the water has an uncomfortable amount of chlorine in it for me. So I actually put this pot, a clean pot of water out, because chlorine off gases, and then I can just have non-chlorine drinking water. At the regular bookstore, not the vintage one, this is a book that I got. I love books on history in BC where we live, and like the scenery is totally the Caribou Chilcotin. And it's set in the 60s, actually the year my mom was born. So that's pretty fun. Because I took the laptop, which the kids usually do schoolwork on, they've been using my work desktop computer. And so I've been emailing myself, but then I put the subject line is for Mac. And I just do it of different photos. This is the second email I've sent them, so that they can see too. Okay, now for the Avalon chocolate milk. There's only a bit left, so I'm just gonna drink it straight from the bottle while I'm editing videos. Let's see, what does it taste like? Delicious. This one tastes the most like homemade chocolate milk so far. The other two taste very thick. It's definitely more wintry.
Yeah. Here, yeah. We had most of the snow was gone, and we got a ton of snow, and then most of it melted. So this is theirs as well. Not fancy.
That's okay.
Here's the washroom.
Our washroom in our barn, you can't really close the door because it's so tiny.
Here, you're gonna want to close the door, or the cats will visit you.
Oh yes, our bathroom.
The kittens.
You will sit on your lap.
Yeah.
My mom texted. She said she's.
No.
He wasn't breathing.
We're not a
I'm gonna open the gate for you so you can take a quick picture.
Hi, you're pretty cute. Hi, you.
It's actually pea protein. So it's leftover from making the Beyond Meat.
So this is what is left from when they make vegan burgers.
Yep. Is
processed, and then you feed it to milk cows for protein. The irony is so rich. I feel like this is how do you know you're at a farmer's house. You have a John Deere plate.
There's a year early because of the Hulkar aquifer.
Okay.
So they don't have one, and the lady can't come out till the beginning of March.
Well, usually there's not that many gluten-free options, so then you're like,
narrows it
oh,
down a
okay,
little
well I have these 3 things to choose from.
There's quite a few on here.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm like, oh no, what to do?
That's a good idea. There's a mountain of food that.
I've been trying to document different food we've been eating. It's a very fancy looking dinner.